Hello.
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 Hello, Hong. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
How are you today, Hong?
I'm very good today.
Have you already eaten your dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready to learn a new lesson today?
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue about our reading, okay?
Okay.
Have you seen my slide?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Okay, so today we have our lesson 2. Okay, the title is Charlie Parkhurst. Okay, this is a biography. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so now please read it and understand also what you have read, okay?
Okay, but wait a minute.
Okay,
It,
what happened?
it not open yet.
You cannot see my slide?
Yeah, I only see the welcome to Pandora's class.
Okay, just wait, okay? Okay. Here, can you see already?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so now continue. Charlie Parkhurst. Please
Charlie
understand what you
Charlie
have read,
Parker.
okay?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Have you ever have you ever been cheated? Charlie Parkhurst tricked a lot of people. When Charlie died, we found out the truth. Charlie was really Charlotte. Charlotte was born in New Hampshire around 1812. She was orphaned at an early age, and her life changed. In order to survive, Charlotte became Charlie, the escaped from an orphanage by dressing as a boy. She learned that boys could get jobs, but little girls could not. Boys could learn trades, they could make a living, so she dressed in pants and boy things.
Okay, very good. So, what was Charlotte born?
What?
Where was Charlotte born?
Charlotte born in New Hampshire and
Okay.
around 1812.
Okay. So why she escaped from an orphanage by dressing as a boy?
Um, because she learned that boy could get job, but little girl could not.
Yes, because Charlotte learned that he could get jobs, okay?
Yeah.
Next.
Charlie tried a few jobs, and he found his calling. Charlie worked as a stable boy. People saw that he was good with horses. This skill led to a great career. He learned to handle teams of horses. Stagecoach driving was a perfect job for him. He could drive a stagecoach plumb full of passengers, bags, mail, and gold dust. He would get it safely across the Sierra Nevada mountains. For 20 years, people rode safely across the mountains with Charlie. He proved that he's one of the best drivers. Everybody felt safe when they were with him.
Yes. So Charlie tried a few jobs and he found his calling. Okay. So Charlie worked as a stable boy. People saw that he was good with horses. So these skills lead to a great career. He learned to handle teams of horses. So she called as the stage coach. Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Charlie met out a lot time. The first time they got the box of munchies. It was full. The second time Charlie was ready for them. He made sure that bandits didn't get what they were after. The passenger watched from inside the statecoach. When Charlie died, the coroner found out the truth. Charlie was a woman. She had done things women never dreamed of. She would been the best stagecoach driver in the area. She had even voted for the president of the
President.
United States, yes, president of the United States, 15 years before women were allowed to vote.
Yes. So Charlie met outlaws twice. The first time they got the box of money, it was full. The second time Charlie was ready for them. He made sure the bandits didn't get to know what they were after. Okay. So what happened next to Charlie? Okay. Let's have vocabulary first. Can you read our vocabulary?
Yes, trick, find out, orphan, orphanage, survive, escape, staple, skill, career, stagecoach, plum, outlaw, bandit, passenger, coroner, president,
Again, president.
president.
Okay. Okay, let's have our new structures, okay? So, we have past passive, okay? So, look at, we have subject plus was or were plus verb plus the active passive, okay? Read the
Okay.
example.
She was offended at an early age.
Yes, she was already orphaned at an early age. So we have past perfect plus subject that is negative mean positive plus had plus verb. We have um minus that is negative subject plus had not. Okay, this is already negative because this is already not. Okay, please always remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, just wait for a minute. I will make a slideshow. Okay, just tell me if you cannot see the slide. Okay,
Yeah.
can you see it already? Reading biography.
Not yet.
Okay, what slide you had?
I
Only
have just
Pantado?
my. No, it's a example of and had just got home when I found it. The example.
Okay, just wait. Okay. Just wait for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, can you see the lesson two?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Just tell me if you are not, okay? practice. Have you seen already?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Okay, this is the story of the Charlie Parkhurst. Okay. Okay, exercise number 1. Answer the question. Why is he in quotes in paragraph 3?
Mm, because
What do you think? Try to answer, okay?
he is really a she.
Okay. So number 2.
I
A
can.
group of words that could be used instead of plum fall off in a paragraph 4 would be. Okay,
I
let's
think
find
is
that. Okay. Okay, look at 1, 2, 3. Okay, can you see the he?
yeah.
Yes. 3, 4. Can you see the plum fall off?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your answer number 2?
A group of words that could be used is I think it's start with good.
Okay. Yes, you're correct. Very good,
Yeah.
Hong. Okay, next. Number 3. Why did Charlie take a fake identity?
Mm, to escape from an orphanage and be able to get work.
Yes, very good. Next. Number 4.
What question actually happened? What do you think?
What question would Charlie have been able to answer?
Hmm, have been able to answer. Think it's C?
Are you sure with your answer?
Not
Okay,
sure,
let's
man.
try. Um, yes. So how did you keep your identity a secret of all those years? What question would Charlie have been able to answer? How did you keep your identity a secret all of these years? So that is the answer. Exercise to fill in the blank with the suitable words, no more than 3 words. Okay? Go. Just look at also the paragraph so that you can answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, answer number 1.
One one is Charlie was born in New Hampshire.
Okay. She escaped from Anne Blanc by dressing as a boy.
Uh, she escaped from an orphanage.
Blanc driving was the perfect job for him.
Mm, stick coach driving was a perfect job for him.
Yes, very good. You're correct. Number 4, the Blanc watched from inside the stagecoach.
Uh, is the passengers watch from inside the stick coach.
Okay, number 5.
Number five is she had been voted for the president of the United States.
Yes, very good. Okay, we are done with Charlie. Parkhurst. Okay, let's continue with another lesson. Just wait. Charlie. Okay. We have another lesson about the racing. Okay, just wait. I will share my screen. Okay, have you seen already my slide?
No, just yeah, yes, I can see.
Okay, have you seen already the lesson 3?
Yep.
Okay, the American history. Okay, the title is Racing to the Gold. Okay, please read that.
Mm, racing to the goat. Just goat in the hills. James Marshall started a gold rush when he found the first piece of gold in California in 1849. People raced to northern California hoping to make their fortune. There were many ways to get to the gold site. Miners traveled overland on foot or with a team of oxen. This trip could take that long for months. The trail was long and dusty. Traveler could sail on the ocean. It could take from 4 months to a year to arrive. Sailing costs a lot of money. Many sailing travelers never got to the mining site at all. Another way to travel was by air. A new machine that looked like a balloon flew miners to California. More than more than 200 people wanted to take a ride in the balloon. They paid money and signed up for a tip, but the balloon never got off the ground.
Go.
Travelers,
Wait,
no, no,
Wayne
wind,
Wiggins.
wind wagons were another ways some miners used to travel. A wagon looked like a wagon, but it had sails like a ship. It moved faster than a wagon by using the wind to move it along. However, they were dangerous and hard to drive. Many miners did not know how to steer it, so they often crashed. Would-be miners made great effort to cash in on the gold's grace. Some were big winners, others never found gold. The San Francisco professional football team, the 49ers, is a tribute to the spirit of the
Spirit
brave
against Spirit.
spirit of the brave people who took a chance.
Okay. So let's have vocabulary on that story. Go read the vocabulary.
Okay. Fortune, miners, trout, machine, balloon, wagon, dangerous, crazy, professional, tribute, spirit.
Okay, let's have grammar. Okay, so this is our grammar. The past simple to be subject was where plus the objectives. Okay, so I know
Yes.
you know that. Okay, example. Example one, please read it.
Example 1. I was at my friend's house yesterday morning. We weren't at home yesterday. Was at work yesterday. Yesterday, Guru knows they weren't. He
Okay.
met himself. Yes.
Okay, example number one. So this is a positive, right? Oh, I was at my friend's house yesterday morning. That is positive. Next, we weren't at home yesterday. We weren't not. So that is a negative. This is a
Yeah.
tag question also. Okay. So we have positive question and the negative. Okay. So example number two.
Example 2. He met his old friend near his house yesterday. We didn't see him at the cinema last night. Did he miss the train yesterday? Yes, he did. No, he didn't.
Okay. So we had also another, we have code form. Oh, okay, we had code form. So could plus the verb. Okay, so example, could I leave early today? Yes, you can. The storm could get worse. Okay, plus subject. Remember, when I was young, I could easily touch my toes. Okay, just remember the code form. Next, let's practice. Okay, question number one. When did the great gold rush of California begin?
Mm. In in 1849 is B.
Okay, let's check. Yes, very good. Next, another title for this passage could be,
Manners. Manner of the gold rush is A.
are you sure with your answer?
No, B. Getting to the gold rush. I think it's B.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, the balloons could never reach California because,
Mm. Wait a minute. The balloon couldn't get them to ugly. I think it's they cost too much.
yes, correct. Next, number four. The San Francisco 49ers are a
Football team. D.
yes. Okay, exercise two. Fill in the blanks.
People hope to make. Okay.
People hope to make blank in the Northern California.
Let me see. People hope. People hope to make for make lucky.
Okay, people hope to make their fortune in the Northern California. Okay, just only remember that. Number two.
Number 2. The trip on foot or also could take that long. As long 4 months.
4 months. Okay, number three.
More than I think more than 200 people wanted to take a ride in the balloon.
More than people wanted to. Number 4.
Number 4, the air. Another way some minor agency travel.
That is Wayne wagons. Where another way miners used to travel. Okay, number 5.
Number 5, the 49ers in the San Francisco. The 49ers in San Francisco professional football team.
Yes. The
Yeah.
49ers is a San Francisco professional football team. Okay, can you read 1 to 5? Go, so that you can remember.
Yes.
Okay.
One, people hope to make their fortune in the Northern California. Two, the trips on foot or ocean could take as long for months. Three, more than 200 people wanted to take a ride in the balloon. Four, wind wagons were another way some miners used to travel. Five, the 49ers in a San Francisco professional football team.
Okay. So exercise number 3, just write true or false. Okay, traveling on foot is faster than sailing. True or false?
Traveling on foot is better than force.
Okay, number 2. The
The
balloons.
balloon never got out. Never got up for the ground is the truth.
Okay, number 3.
A wind wagon has sailed like a ship is true.
Number 4.
Sailing was very cheap to miners travel to California. Mm, I think it's a cheap during is forced.
Number 5.
Many miners were crushed when they travel by wind. Yes, it's true.
Okay, so we already done with our lesson. So Charlie and sing. Okay, just wait for a minute. Oh, what happened? Okay, just wait for a minute. I will find another.
Yes. Ah.
Okay, so what have you learned with our lesson today?
Today, I have learned about
It
the
is a
life.
biography, right? Biography
Yeah,
for Charlie.
Parker, Charlie Parkhurst.
Yes, Parkhurst. And how about again the racing gold also? You learn also about the racing gold. So in Charlie's biography, what did you learn?
Charlie biography.
Yes.
I I learned about the. I learned more about the life of Charlie, and I learned about uh, the effort of a girl like she.
Okay. So what is the main learning that you had in Charlie?
What can you say again?
Okay. So you said that you learned about Charlie biography, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you learn on that?
I learned about the
You learned that you must, what is that? What happened to Charlie? Charlie find ways to get jobs, right?
yes, yeah,
Yeah. So as a boy also home, just always remember that you are the one to find ways to have a job. So Charlie is at an early age, he was already at orphan, right?
yeah,
Yes, in the orphan, you cannot go outside also. So what happened to Charlotte? That is not Charlie. Charlotte when he was in the orphan, right? Charlotte is his name. Okay, so Charlotte think that um he will dress what is that? What kind of dress that he used? Can you remember that? So that he can escape. Can
yeah,
you? Yes. So he uses a dress so that he can escape because he learns that a boy can get a job and a girl is not also. So he
yeah.
find ways to escape in the orphan. So when the time he was already escaped, what happened to Charlotte? Is Charlotte become a stage coach on that time?
Mm, Let me remember.
Is Charlotte a great worker?
Yeah, yes,
Yes. So Charlotte is a great worker. So that's why there are some people find Charlotte. And now he used the name of Charlie on that time already because he teaches other people also about driving because he is the very good driver in riding the horses, right?
yeah,
Yes. So Charlie become the, what is that? In the United States. Can you remember that?
in the United States,
Yes.
Charlie, mm, she had a vote for the president.
Yes, Charlie vote in the president during that time. Okay. So when you voted as a president, what are the characteristics that you have?
What can you say
Okay,
again?
if you are voted as a president, okay, what are the characteristic or attitude that you had to become a president?
Mm, what?
Okay, example, to become a president in a country, you become first a good person, right? A good person.
Yeah,
Yes, and also Charlie is a good worker, right?
yeah,
So he helped many people also. So that's why he voted as a president in the United States. And also he has many, what is that, achievements in his life already on that time, even though he is at orphanage at the early age. But because of his what is that, his ambitions that to become a fine has his ambition to escape in that orphanage, so that's why he is voted as a president because he, what happened to him, he tried his best,
yeah,
right? Yes. So on your part, Hong, example, um you are in a poor family, what happened to you, what should you do to become to become to what is that? To become a good worker.
I think I need to hardworking and I need to hardworking to become a good worker and have a ambitious and stronger too.
Yes, and to be strong. Okay. Even though you are in a poor family and then you have a dream that you want
Yeah.
to achieve on that, or that you have a wish to have come true for being who you are. So you will find way so that you will be more successful also. Okay, do not depend on your status in your family, right? As long as you will do your best. So to become a good worker, first you are going to be a hardworking, right? Yes, to
Yes.
be a strong one and also to have a confident, right? That is a very important to have confidence to yourself to face any problems in life, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then what
But
else?
mm, mm,
Try
let
to
me
think.
see. What else to hard worker?
Yes, and to become also an open-minded, okay? So,
Yeah.
yes. So in your part also, Hong, so you dream that to become a businessman, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So what will you do to achieve that?
Mm, I learned about that field so much, and I learn English to I learn English
Mm,
and and uh, and what's more, and I must be ambitious and have a dream, strong dream about it.
okay. So the most important is you must first study hard on it, right?
Yep.
Yes, you must study so that you become successful soon or your dream will become true. Okay? Study hard because you have a dream. Huh? Right, Hong?
Yes.
Okay. So another, what have you learned today?
I learned about the life of Charlie Parker's and r- go the what
What is the
the
second lesson that we had?
learn about the American history, the
Yes, that
racing
is
to the road.
American history. That is a racing gold. Yes, do you have gold in your country? Have
Mhm.
you heard history the racing gold in your country? No,
Not yet.
no,
Yeah.
only in the United States, right? So
Yeah.
what have you learned in the racing gold?
Or I learned. Let me
Can you
see.
remember that? Okay, the racing gold that yes, they explain about um on how to get a gold or what are the procedures also. They explain what gold, where the gold from, right? Okay, in the
Yeah.
that is in the United States, right? That is the history for their racing gold. Okay, they explain what happened in that racing gold. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So what have you learned on that, on the raising gold, in your own opinion? Is a raising gold important for you? What is your answer? Yes or no?
Yes,
Why?
because goat is very uh, goat is very rare. No, no,
Ye-
goat is very expensive, and raising goat, raising to the goat is needed. I think.
Yes. So raising gold is important. Okay, there are some countries that they have a raising gold as always. Why? Like United States, Saudi Arabia, right? Okay, they have a raising gold because they have um produces also gold. They are many golds in their country, right? So that's
Yep,
why they have a raising gold. So in other country, the gold is very expensive, right?
yep,
Yes, if you will buy the gold, the gold will make into jewelry, so it's a very expensive. You cannot afford to buy it if you don't have enough money. Okay, so in the
okay,
other country, the gold is their first products. That's why they become a successful country also because of their gold, like the United States. Okay, there
okay,
are some countries that are not produces also the gold. Okay,
okay,
so they will only buy that gold. So that's why they don't have a raising gold. Okay, only in the United States and some other country. But today we learn about only in the American history for their raising gold. Okay.
goats. Okay,
Yes, they are abundant on that gold. Okay, that's why they have a history for that. Okay, so
okay.
thank you so much for your time today, Hong. So, do you have any
Yeah.
question?
No.
Okay, so please always study, Hong. Thank you so much. Bye bye, Hong. See you next time. Okay,
Yes. Bye bye. See you
thank
next
you.
time.
Good night.
Yes. Thank you. Good night.